this challenge is not just for trading alone, but for me to be able to train my mind, for me to be consistent in all areas of my life, being able to show up, because I'll be doing this for a very long time. I'm talking like 5, 10 years. Today is day 4, actually. I could not do the breakdown yesterday because of light issues, of course. We didn't have lights throughout yesterday. Plus, as God will have it, this morning, same thing that happened yesterday happened today. So I'm out with my mic. I don't know what's happening to it. It's just messing up. So we'll probably get that fixed later. I hope you can hear me, Sha. So I'll do the trade breakdown right now and do another video for day 4 because I have a lot to talk about, bro. A whole lot. So if I should incorporate everything in this day 3 video, it's going to be too long. Okay, because I need to I need to get some things off my chest. You understand? I mean, since I'm documenting all of this online, I just need to talk about it. Maybe I'll be fine after that. So yes, let's head to the chat for the trade breakdown of yesterday. And yesterday was CPI, so it was crazy, bro. So let's just check it out. All right, so this is day 4. Time is currently 11:55. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, time is currently 11:55. Um, so I could not do like the proper video I used to do throughout the day, where I just at different times of the day I just come to give you guys updates because of light issues and everything. So the later brought the lights this afternoon, and I had to rush through the edits for yesterday. I mean, it took me time. I also had to do some the thumbnails too. Well, this challenge is a lot, so I won't lie. I'm literally tired, bruv. But then I just posted like about 2 hours ago the 3 video about 2 hours ago, and yeah, thank God it went well. So yeah, this is the day 4 video. I did a video in the morning though. I did a video in the morning. I think I'll post that. I would put that in the beginning of the video because yeah, I also spoke about some things there. Yeah, so this challenge is not just about so I was very tired this evening. So after I posted that video on YouTube, I just took like an hour break because I've been literally working since morning. So I took like an hour break, and then I've been like, God, this thing is very, very, this is hard. But then I realized that this challenge is not just for trading alone, but for me to be able to train my mind, for me to be consistent in all areas of my life, being able to show up, because I'll be doing this for a very long time. I plan on doing this for a very long time. I'm talking like 5, 10 years from now, 15 years. Although by then it will have been like I'll just be the one talking. I'll have people in charge of all these things. Um, but then I have to work my way up there. I have to grind. I have to lock in. So this challenge is about locking in basically. It's about locking in basically. I'm just documenting it basically. Just documenting it. So I just had to keep that in mind, and then I was like, okay, I can't push this till tomorrow morning. I have to do it this night because today is the day this thing happened. You understand? There's no day like the day this thing happened. So I was like, okay, let me just do it. Get. I could sleep later, maybe like 1 or 2, but then I think I'll be more fulfilled if I do this video, because then I know that okay, I've performed my task for today to get. So without further ado, let's get into the chart, and let's see the trade for the day, the win for the day. Okay, let's just head straight to it. Um, okay, so this is what Kai. This is already 12 o'clock. Anyway, so this is what I saw this morning. Let's start from the morning. Let me put on this indicator. So this indicator is what I use to mark out my sessions because I like trading at the peak of sessions. Right. So my London session is usually 7 to like 10. Okay, this is 11:45. Well, usually 10. I'm up. I'm off the charts and everything. Why my New York session is from 1 to 4, I think. Yep, 1 to 4 o'clock. But let me show you guys the setup. Um, okay. So when I woke up this morning, or when I wake up every morning, what I usually do is I look for areas where price may be interested in pushing towards or withdrawing from, right? And it should be in line with the buyers. Now, when I mean buyers, buyers literally mean the direction of the market. Okay, now if you can see, EU has been going up, right? So the structure on the 4 hour is very, very clean. Break of structure to the upside, we test this liquidity point, and then so ultimately price should get here. Ultimately, price should get here. Okay. So what I usually look for when I come every morning is I look for the buyers, which I have my buyers already bullish. Then I look for now the buyers does not really matter that much in the whole scheme of things, except I'm looking for like high RR trade and everything. But once I just find these two things, first of all, I need to find a liquidity pool where liquidity is resting in the market, and then I need price to take out that liquidity in time. Now, once price take out that liquidity in time, I will find my entry there and I would look for confirmations and I'll take it. When I mean liquidity pools, I'm talking about highs and lows. I'm talking about fair value gaps. Okay, and also some points of interest I also look at sometimes, right? So when I woke up this morning, this was the candle that was still forming. Okay, this was candle that was still forming. So initially I needed price to come up here to grab this liquidity right here. Right, this was the liquidity I expected price to grab. But price did not grab it. This was 7 o'clock. Please follow the timing because I work with time a lot. This was 7 o'clock. So price did not grab this liquidity here at 7 o'clock, right? But then if you look at that same 7 o'clock on GU, this was 7 o'clock on GU. Price actually grabbed liquidity from this external liquidity from here. So since price grabbed liquidity on GU and did not grab on EU, that's called SMT, right? So maker is sorry. I was like, okay, this is looking good and everything. So the sales are still valid for me, even though price did not take out that high on EU. So the sales are still very much valid. But I didn't take the sales. This is the reason why I didn't take the sales, because when I was ready to get in the market, news came out on GU. And then the stupid news now bought, right? Can you see this huge momentum? Like very, very huge momentum. Now, this candle did not freak me out, right? Candle did not freak me out. Of course, this happened, of course, right? But then, assuming this happened and like price took out this guy and then broke structure, God, this is going to be like A plus, bro. A plus, right? But price did not do that. Price didn't break this high. Instead, price came and then broke this low, and I was like, I don't like what I'm seeing. Okay, so assuming price did this, I'll just take my trade here and then target this fair value gap and I'll be done for the whole day, bro. But then price did not do that at all. So price just came here, broke the structure, which is cool, and then left this very huge range. I know people say I would have entered here, but then my stop loss would be very, very high. So I was like, you know what, let me just diss the setup. You get, because actually the setup was not even in line with the overall bias. Okay, so I was kind of like, okay, let me just calm and chill a little bit. So on EU, the setup was actually much cleaner on EU, but the issue again was that since it did not sweep an external high, I would have preferred if it was EU that swept this high. I would have taken this trade because on EU it actually formed very, very clean and but I hesitated. That was the mistake I made today again. This setup was very clean. Can you see? I mark the markings are still here, but I hesitated to take this trade, and that's something I'll talk about tomorrow. About my emotions and everything. You get how my emotions this week. So this was the first red flag I saw. It did not sweep this high. Second red flag I saw, bro, was, can you see this equal high here? Kai, this one just spot everything. So I was not even interested again. I was just like, okay, let me just wait for the whole main move for the day, which was so when all of this happened around 11 o'clock, a new candle formed, and making the new candle formed, I would have seen the next let me show you what I'm talking about. I think that's better. Okay, so this is the new candle that formed. This was 11 o'clock. I'm 7 o'clock. So then after 7 o'clock, by 11, another candle starts forming. So after the 7 o'clock candle closed, I saw this fair value gap. And you know what fair value gap means? Price should continue going higher, of course. So I saw this fair value gap right here. And I was like, yes, this is my setup, bro. This is my setup. So I waited for price to get to the fair value gap. Hmm? Now I cannot enter by 11, of course. So had to wait for the New York session to do its thing. Like, remember the Tortu Super explained to you guys in, I think, my day two video. If you've not watched it, go and check it out. I explained Tortu Soup very well. So I just need price to sweep liquidity during a session and give me a market structure shift, then I'm in. So coming to EU, the same thing happened. Okay, no, EU, there was no fair value gap. Sorry, there was no fair value gap on EU, but there was fair value gap on GU. So please follow me very well because this is about to get confusing. Okay, so I went down to the 5 minutes. This strategy is actually quite simple, but you just need to, like, have knowledge of some certain things. So I went down to the 5 minutes. Immediately, price tapped the point of interest. Right, I was expecting price to break this high. Price did not break it. I was still very patient, and then price, swept this low, and then did this stupid thing. This one pained me. Price did not break this high with a body. Can you see? He broke it with a wick. But then on EU, price literally like very clean broke it with a body. Like, can you see? Price broke it with a body, like very very clean, right? So since price broke it with the body, I now started considering taking the trade on EU and not GU, because on GU it was a week and on EU it was a body. And then EU took out this external liquidity, but on the 4 hour is not visible, right? So I had to look for extra confirmations, of course. And then I checked again and I saw, oh, okay, there was this SMT here. I'll make another video. I think I should make another video on SMT for people to understand what SMT is. But there was this SMT divergence here. Can you see? Can you see? On EU, price swept a low, but on GU, price respected the low. So I was like, okay, this has to be A plus setup. All right, this has to be A plus setup. So I didn't take the trade on GU. Instead, I took it on EU because because on EU the confirmation was there already, right? So yeah, this was the market structure shift I used right here. Now, on a normal day, I should have used my fib to get my entry. That way, I would get a very very sweet risk to reward of like 1 to 4. Kai, but because of what happened to me on Monday, that price, God, that won't pay me. That price on, I think on Monday, was it Monday or be Tuesday morning, London session, the price literally came to my entry but didn't tag me in and then left because it respected the encroachment of the fair value gap. So I was like, okay, let me just take my entry here. It's actually better for me to be in a trade than for me to miss the trade and then the trade will go because I'm looking for like tight stop loss and everything. So I entered the trade actually right here. Let me move this dude. So I entered the trade right here, right? Price took a while, of course, to develop and everything. But this was when I entered the trade, and then I posted this stuff on my Telegram channel. You guys can check it out later. The link will be on the description. So this was where I entered and I targeted the London high, right? And that was literally my trade for the day. So what was the confirmation I saw? First confirmation was SMT. Second confirmation was the market structure shift, right? Third confirmation was the fact that New York, it was in time. New York session, can you see in time? Price also swept liquidity of London and Asia. It was too good to be true. So I was like, nah, I have to take this trade, right? So that was the trade for the day. And as you can see, immediately price hit our take profits. Price just came back, swept this low. And I would also tell you guys the power of SMT. So can you see now that price came back, swept this low, but on GU price did not sweep the low. Can you see SMT again? But this is out of time. Even though I would have traded this. SMT again. Can you see? This is SMT again. And what happened? Price just rallied up. It works, but there are a lot of fake SMT out there. You just need to be able to find your direction properly and then take the right SMT, and then you'll be fine at the end of the day. Okay. So yeah, that was my trade breakdown for the day. So today was a W. Yeah. If you've not subscribed to the channel, I really don't know what you're waiting for. I will not lie. Um, just join us on this journey. You know, it should not harm you. You literally learn a lot actually, because I'll start doing educational videos after this challenge to talk about my strategy and everything. Why am I saying a lot? To talk about my strategy and everything, right? I would start the educational video after this challenge, so you guys can try to learn from me and everything. So please, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I'll leave a link to my Telegram in the description. Check us out. I mean, it's literally trading live with me every day, but not like live, the visual live. I'll just be updating you guys on what I'm doing basically, right? It's more like that's one signal. It's more like my trade ideas for the day, right, and for the session. So yes, join me on the Telegram. The link will be in the description. Let me go and sleep. My eyes are heavy right now. I'll edit this video tomorrow morning and I wake up by like 6. So hopefully this video should be out before 12. For the day 3, you guys are what day 3. Thank you. That video came out very very late. I'm so sorry. That was not entirely my fault, but yeah, I'm still sorry. I mean, I take the blame for it. So yes, good night. We'll see tomorrow, which is Friday. Tomorrow I'm not going to force anything. We've had enough wins this week, but it's never enough actually. I'm not going to force anything. Wait for perfect setups, because I already have a bias to take this high out. And, tomorrow will be a good day, I believe. Right? Okay, no, this high. Yeah. So yeah, we're going to see tomorrow, guys. Peace.